Hey, my fame, like my fame isn't really the point, man. You know, I have no problem with, these are things I spoke on so many times already, all year, every year. I explain everything to a T, you feel me? Like everything, I dotted every I, you feel me? At this point, it's just a decision made by the structures, Now my fame is recognized, formally and officially. Maybe informally, officially. One of them, it's just weird like that, But the things I've been going through, that's a different story. The torture and all that, the heavy persecution I've been going through, that's a totally different story, man. I've been going through that for so long. And the thing is, when the structures were, made aware of these things that were happening to my life, my fame was not recognized at all. You feel me? I was not formally or officially recognized as I am now. You feel me? At this second. You feel me? And the thing is, from the point of time when they were, made aware of what was happening, the evils. I mean, talking about the fame, I'm talking about the torture and, all this sophisticated, there's all these different methods, including the internal torture, as well as, the discriminations and things like I was facing everywhere I went in my normal life. It was cruel, merciless. It's a lot of things, man. The things I mentioned in these recordings all year, every year. Things I mentioned in quotes all year and every year. The things that I was going through. And during the time when all the worst things was happening, even things worse than now, my fame was not being recognized at all, by anybody. It wasn't being formally recognized. And I just speak from the perspective of what I perceived as a person, me just, just civilian. You feel me? Just what I observe in my immediate life. You feel me? That's all I know, and things in relation to what I perceive as a person. That's how I speak, and that's how I always have spoke. I had no preconceived notions nor knowledge of any of these types of things happening. Because I'd never been through them, so I didn't know that they existed. You feel me? I had to learn over time as I learned now, all the way to now. And the thing is, the time when the structures were made aware of all this, you feel me? My fame was not recognized by anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's now, but now you see it. So when you think about the point of time from then to now, there's been no intermissions in anything that I was going through. Even after the point they were made aware of the situation, it did not change. The circumstances did not change. If anything, they got worse and intensified. As somebody, as a witness of the things that I faced. You feel me? So that's what I know. After that point, when they were, made aware of it, and they were informed of the longevity of the situation, even before that point of when they were made aware of it. A long time before that. After that point, it got no better. It probably only got worse, if anything. All the way to now. But you see, the problem is, now my fame is being officially recognized or formally recognized. That's fine. You feel me? For my art, and literature and things, it deserves to be recognized. You know what I'm saying? Because my stuff is natural, talent, original, straight from God, and it's to glorify God, and it's to promote the kingdom of the Lord. That's my whole purpose and point, that's how it always have been, But, the evil and things that will happen, I don't consider a part of my fame. I don't consider the evil I've been wrongfully subjected to, with the structures, knowledge, have anything to do with my fame. Because, if anybody see my beginnings, as an author, were things found in light, for Christianity. And that was my purpose and direction that I had set out on, And I made it very evident early on to anybody who ever heard about me. That was early, and at that very time, I had the same type of, I had a lot of, my stuff was known, but I didn't know it reached further than I thought it did. You feel me? So, even though some of my first works were just Christian-based things, so, that remains the foundation for any of the persecution I would later get because of my belief in the Lord. And it's that simple, So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like my fame, the fame and the persecution are two different things. After the instructions were what I was going through wrongfully, there was no change in it, the whole time all the way up to now. But my fame now is being officially recognized. You see, it's something weird right there,